All right, let's jump right in. Welcome to this explainer, where we're going to explore how a massive new technology alliance is fundamentally changing the way life-saving medicines are discovered and delivered. If you've ever wondered how the healthcare and pharmaceutical industries are evolving behind the scenes to run more efficiently and actually serve patients better, well, you are in the exact right place. Today, we're looking at a groundbreaking shift that merges artificial intelligence with human health. We're going to break it all down step by step and focus on what this actually means for the business and, most importantly, for the client. The chronic disease challenge. Let's set the stage and look at what we're actually up against here.
We really need to start with a massive global challenge that, honestly, touches almost every single family in some way. Millions of people live with chronic diseases. When we look at conditions like diabetes and obesity, which happen to be the main focus of the pharmaceutical company Novo Nordisk and their famous treatments like Ozempic and Wegovy, the sheer scale of the patient need is absolutely staggering. We're talking about an enormous, ongoing demand for treatments that can genuinely improve everyday life.
And that brings us to the ultimate question driving the pharmaceutical industry today. What if we could find their cures faster? How can a business dramatically shrink the time it takes to uncover the very next life-changing treatment? Because, in this industry, time isn't just money. Time is patient well-being.
To really wrap our heads around the business challenge, we have to understand what we're fighting. Chronic diseases are conditions like obesity and diabetes that require ongoing medical attention. For years, the absolute biggest roadblock for pharma companies has been that finding the exact right molecules to treat these ongoing conditions is a meticulously slow, incredibly data-heavy process. It takes immense resources, massive amounts of trial and error, and just years of waiting to get a product ready for the client. But here's the massive shift we're seeing in the business landscape right now. Traditional research relies on slower hypothesis testing. It's highly manual, very time-consuming. But with AI-powered research, it's literally like handing scientists a magic magnifying glass. It allows them to instantly spot hidden patterns in data at a scale that was entirely impossible before. We're pivoting away from slow guesswork straight into incredibly fast, data-driven certainty. A groundbreaking alliance. So how is the industry actually making this massive pivot? To achieve this impossible scale and actually bring this value to clients, pharmaceutical companies realized something crucial. They needed to look outside their own walls. They needed tech giants. So Novo Nordisk has formed a massive strategic alliance with OpenAI, but they absolutely aren't stopping there. They're also backing an initiative to establish the Danish Center for AI Innovation, teaming up with NVIDIA to utilize a state-of-the-art supercomputer called Geffion. This whole setup is specifically designed for health and life sciences innovation. It's just a perfect example of a legacy healthcare business bringing in the absolute best in modern technology to completely revamp their capabilities. Now, this isn't just a minor tech upgrade. Listen to Mike Dustar, the CEO of Novo Nordisk. He states this partnership positions them as a leading player in the next era of healthcare. He clearly sees this as fundamentally redefining their business model to lead the market. It's specifically aimed at finding those undiscovered treatments that will change the lives of millions dealing with obesity and diabetes. Building right on that sentiment, we have Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI. He highlights that this collaboration is deeply rooted in a human benefit, redefining patient care so people can live better and longer. But notice the business language he uses here too. Accelerates scientific discoveries and drives smarter global operations. It's a dual-pronged approach. You're drastically improving the end product for the client while simultaneously making the entire global business run smarter and faster. Transforming business operations. Let's look at exactly how this works on a practical level for the company. This partnership isn't just isolated to a single department hidden away somewhere. Novo Nordisk is launching pilot programs to seamlessly integrate AI into literally every facet of their operations. It starts with research and development for drug discovery, sure, but then it flows right into more efficient production. It streamlines the supply chain for global distribution, and it ultimately enhances their commercial activities. It is a total top-to-bottom business transformation. So, the absolutely crucial point here is that this isn't just about scientists in a lab looking through microscopes. That is such a common misconception. The real business added value is about driving a hyper-efficient global supply chain. In an industry where delays cost both money and lives, optimizing everything from the moment a molecule is discovered to the exact moment the product is distributed to pharmacies and hospitals globally, well, that's game-changing. By using AI to forecast supply and streamline distribution, the business operates with far less waste and far greater reliability for the client.
Accelerating patient care.
This brings us right to the ultimate bottom line.
Ultimately, all of this massive business efficiency funnels right down into one critical area of focus: the client, the patient. The true added value of this entire tech alliance is faster access to new therapies. It means developing more effective, highly targeted treatments, and most importantly, shrinking that agonizing wait time between initial scientific research and getting those life-saving therapies directly into the hands of the patients who need them most. At the end of the day, that is the true return on investment.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this final thought to really ponder. If AI and these massive tech alliances can completely redefine pharmaceutical business operations and drastically speed up discoveries today, how absolutely incredible will your own healthcare experience be tomorrow? We are truly standing at the edge of a brand new era in medicine. Thank you so much for joining me to unpack this fascinating topic. Keep asking questions, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one.